Hey guys, I just want to share with you. I'm out of breath. I just came out of the gym. It feels good to work out. It feels good to get that serotonin going and those healthy chemicals going in my body. But I just want to share something with you guys that I had a challenge this week and something happened at work and something unexpected. My nervous system was completely set off. And it sent me into derealization and depersonalization, and it was really, really challenging. And I had a really, really hard couple of days. And just to be totally transparent with you guys, I've also gone through a recent move. I moved out of state last month. We had to put our dog down. I've started a new job that's really challenging. So I've had all these changes in my life. And for the last month and a half, probably 2 months, my nervous system has just been completely shot. I mean, it's so raw lately. And so I have challenges. Even though I've been off benzos for 6.5 years, almost 7 years, there's still all these challenges that come up in my life, and it's not easy sometimes. I just want to let you guys know, even though I feel like I'm 80 to 90% healed, I'm not all the way better. I'm not 100%, you know. I hope that I will be someday, and I think I will, and I keep having that faith that one day I will be 100%, but I'm just not right now. And that's okay. I just want to say that, you know, we have to take it easy on ourselves. We have to give ourselves slack, and we have to give ourselves compassion. And that's what I had to do this past week. And I kept laying my hand on my chest and feeling my heartbeat and breathing, taking these deep breaths. And I just kept saying to myself, no matter what happens, Dan, I still love you. I still have compassion for you. And I'm so proud of you for trying. And that's what I want for all of us. I want us all just to take a moment and give ourselves some compassion and give ourselves a break and have love for ourselves, because we go through so much coming off of benzos and in benzo withdrawal. It's just so incredibly difficult. You know, the people who are going through it, and you guys have been leaving so many great comments and encouraging me to keep making these videos, and, you know, you guys sharing just the things that you're going through in life. I get it. I've been there, and I feel for you guys, each and every one of you, when I read these comments. And some of you are in the thick of it, man. You're in the thick of benzo withdrawal, and it is tough. It is not easy. I'm in the thick of it right now with anxiety. Just my anxiety, I've been like drenched in it this week, and really for the past couple months, on and off, man. And it has been tough. It's been a challenge. And I keep coming back to the fact that I know things are working out. I know, and I have faith that whatever I'm going through right now, no matter what you guys are going through right now, it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. I can't go backwards. I can't go back into the negativity. I have to keep my mind focused on what I can do today. And to be honest with you, quite a few days this week, there's been very little that I could do. But that's okay, because sometimes that's our best. The best that we can do is just whatever we can get done that day. For me, a couple days, it was just get up, get in my truck, try to go to work, and I got very little to almost nothing done quite a few days in a row. But that was it. That was all I could do. I picked my kids up from work, I took them home, we made dinner, we went to bed, we woke up the next day, and we get up and we try again, you know? That doesn't mean it's easy. It just means that I'm willing to put one foot in front of the other and keep trying to go forward. And I know that there's more healing around the corner for all of us. It takes time to heal. My biggest challenge today, as far as benzo withdrawals and benzo damage, as far as what benzo damage did to my body, is benzo belly. I still get this big distended belly after I eat. And when I'm experiencing anxiety, it happens, and I feel like my nerves just start to feel like they're kind of shaking sometimes. And this week, when I had my nervous system revved up from this unexpected thing that happened at work, it was like I felt like my body went weak, my muscles went weak, my hands and my arms felt numb, and I felt like detached from the world, kind of like it was all like a blur and a dream. If you guys have ever experienced depersonalization, you know what I'm talking about. It's a really, really uncomfortable, shitty feeling. But I just want to let you guys know you're not alone. I know that benzo belly is going to be the last symptom that I have that's going to heal. When I was in treatment, I had a doctor who studied this, and he was a very smart man. He was the head medical director at this treatment center that I was at in South Florida. And he came up to me and he told me that my benzo belly symptoms that I was experiencing were going to be the last things that would heal for me. And so far, he's been 100% right. I've had so many symptoms that have dropped off over the years, but benzo belly still sticks around, man. It's still there, you know, and it's uncomfortable. You know, I'm a pretty skinny guy, so for me to have like a big old pot belly walking around, it just doesn't look right on me. But, you know, that's a cosmetic symptom. But it affects me, and it's not just the way it looks, it's the way that it makes my body feel. I usually get a pain in my lower back when it happens. I can usually feel like my back muscles tense up and tighten up, and I kind of get hunched over when it happens, and it's just kind of like a miserable feeling, you know. But even when I'm experiencing that, guys, I try to remember gratitude. And I try to remember, okay, even though I'm experiencing this crappy symptom right now that's making me miserable, what can I be grateful for? And I think about all the other symptoms I've had that have dropped off. You know, I used to have just tightness in my sinuses. My muscles in my head would always feel tight. My muscles in my face and my jaw felt tight. My skin was horrible. I had problems with my vision. My eyes were always dry and I couldn't focus, and my eyes were always red and bloodshot. My hair looked terrible. It was like brittle and dry all the time. My muscles were always just really weak, and I couldn't put weight or muscle on to save my life. I mean, it was just miserable. And when I tried to go to the gym, it just made my kind of like my nervous system rattle, and it was really hard. And so I try to remember gratitude in those times when I feel like I'm really suffering some crazy symptom and it's really making me miserable, you know, and that helps me. It really helps me to remember, what else can I be grateful for? Can I be grateful for the fact that I have clothes to wear today? And I know I've talked about this in previous videos, but I can't stress it enough. What I put my attention on will expand and grow, and I have to be solution oriented. I have to know that I have to keep going. I have to try to eat right and have a proper diet. I have to try to sleep right. For me, I exercise, I go to the gym. I try to keep my mind right. I try to keep my attention off of negativity and off of negative things. There was actually a study I just saw on the news last night that said 70% of people who put their attention on news sources for more than, I don't know what the study was, a few hours a day, tend to be more depressed and anxious. I mean, that shouldn't come as a surprise really to anybody, because that's all our news sources do, is throw up in our face, what's wrong, problems. You know, but the news is rarely, if ever, talking about a solution, you know, and they never want to focus on what's going good in the world. You know, if you just look around, you can probably find 50 things going right, or people trying to do the right thing or trying to help each other. And why do I talk about all this? Because it's deeply integrated with your healing, believe me. Where our mindset is and what that energy does to our body is 100% going to affect your healing from benzodiazepine, or healing from anything else for that matter. I've been there and I've seen it work in my own life, and I know that I've gotten to where I am, and I continue to progress year after year, day after day, because of the things that I've learned to practice. And I just want to share those things with you guys. I want you all to know there's hope. There's absolute hope of recovering from benzodiazepine damaged. Maybe not on anybody else's timeline or comparing it to anybody else's healing, but on your own timeline. I've seen it to be true, and it keeps happening for me. So I love the comments that you guys have been leaving me. You guys keep encouraging me to make more videos. So as long as these videos are helping people, I'm just going to continue, and I'm going to keep doing it. If you have any other ideas or things you'd like to hear, please give me a comment. Let me know. I wish you all a great day, and I wish you all healing. Love you guys. All right, one more thing. I try not to do these videos while I'm driving because it's not very safe, but I wanted to say this before I forget. And I think it's a really important tip, and it really helped me when I was in the early stages of benzo withdrawal. And that's if and when you're feeling symptoms come on, whatever that symptom is, if you play a little mind trick with yourself and you say to yourself, the only reason that I'm experiencing this symptom is because it's my body healing, and me experiencing this symptom is my body healing. So whatever it is, if it's benzo belly, that's my belly healing. If it's nerve pain, those are my nerves healing. Or if it's eye problems or vision problems, these are my eyes healing. If you just play that little trick with yourself, it's going to help you out so much. And it's going to help you to stop thinking, oh my God, I'm feeling this terrible symptom, this sucks. Instead, you can kind of flip it and say, no, this is me healing. And I really do think of it that way. I'm not just saying that as like a some kind of like little mind trick, which it kind of is. I'm saying that because I really do believe that when we experience these symptoms, that is our body healing. It's trying to re-regulate. It's trying to readjust to a homeostasis and a state of normalcy. And our bodies just have such a hard time doing that. So think about that next time or right now. If you're experiencing some crazy symptom and it's really bugging the hell out of you and it's really making you miserable, just tell yourself, this is my body healing, this is my brain healing, this is my nervous system healing, and see if that helps you. See if that helps you accept it a little bit more, and then to try to just keep going with that. So anyway, I told you guys I was a goof. I'm going to try not to record these anymore when I'm driving. I love you guys.